Here's a knocking indeed. If a man were porter of Hellgate, he should have all turned the key. Knock, 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 knock. Who's there? I, the name of Beelzebub. Here's a farmer that hanged himself on the expectation of plenty. Come in time. Have napkins. I knew about you. Fort. Knock, knock. Who's there? In thy other devil's name? Faith. Here's an equivocator that could swear in both the skills against either skill. Who committed treason enough for God's sake, yet could not equivocate to heaven. Oh, come in, equivocator. Knock, knock, knock. Who's there? Faith, here's an English tailor coming hither for stealing out of a French hose. Come in, tailor. Here you may roast your goose. Knock, knock. Never at quiet. What are you? But this place is too cold for hell. I'll devil porter it no further. I had thought to had let in some of all professions that go the primrose way to everlasting bonfire. Anon, anon, I pray you, remember the porter.
What is so late, friend? Ere you went to bed, that you do lie so late?
Faith, sir, we were carousing till the second cock, and drink, sir, a great provoker of 3 things.
What 3 things does drink especially provoke?
Marry, sir, nose painting, sleep, and urine. Lechery, sir, it provokes and unprovokes. It provokes the desire, but it takes away the performance. Therefore, much drink may be said to... It made him, and it mars him. It set him on, and it takes him off. It persuades him, and disheartens him. Makes him stand to, and not stand to. In conclusion, equivocates him. In a sleep and giving him the lie, leaves him.
I believe drink gave thee the lie last night.
Yeah. That did, sir. I the very throat on me, but I requited him for his lie, and I think being too strong for him, though he took up my legs sometime, yet I made a shift to cast him.
Is thy master steering? Our knocking has awaked him. Here he comes.
Good morrow, noble sir.
Good morrow, both.
Is the king steering, worthy thane?
Not yet.
He did command me to call timely on him. I have almost slipped the hour.
I'll bring you to him.
I know this is a joyful trouble to you, but yet 'tis one.
The labor we delight in physics pain, this is the door.
I'll make so bold to call, for this my limited service.
King hence today.
He does, he did appoint so.
The night has been unruly. Where we lay, our chimneys were blown down, and as they say, lamentings heard I the air, strange screams of death, and prophesying with accents terrible, of dire combustion and confused events, new hatched on the woeful time. The obscure bird glamoured the livelong night. Some say the earth was feverous and did shake.
It was a rough night.
My young remembrance cannot parallel a fellow to it.
Oh horror, horror, horror! Tongue nor heart cannot conceive nor name thee.
What's the matter?
What's the matter?
Confusion now hath made his masterpiece. Most scrupulous murder hath broke ope the Lord's anointed temple and stole thence the life of the building.
What's it you say, the life?
Me, you, his majesty.
Approach the chamber and destroy your sight with a new gorgon. Do not bid me speak, see and then speak yourselves. Awake, awake! Ring the alarm bell. Martyr and Treason, Banquo and Donald Bang, Malcolm awake, shake off this downy sleep, that's counterfeit and look on that itself. Up, up and see the great doom's image, Malcolm, Banquo, as from your graves, rise up and walk like sprites. To countenance this horror, ring the bells.
What's the business?
that such a hideous trumpet calls to parley, the sleepers of the house. Speak, speak.
O gentle lady, 'tis not for you to hear what I can speak.
Had I but died an hour before this chance, I had lived a blessed time. For from this instant there is nothing serious in mortality. All is but toys. Renown and grace is dead, the wine of life is drawn, and the mere lease is left this fall to brag of.
What is amiss?
You are, and do not known, the spring, the head, and the fountain of your blood is stopped, the very source of it stopped.
Your royal father's murdered.
Oh, by whom?
Those of his chamber, as it seemed, had done. Their hands and faces were all batched with blood. So were their daggers, with unwiped, we found upon their pillows. They stared and were distracted. No man's life was to be trusted with them.
Oh, yet I do repent me of my fury, that I did kill them.
Where did you so?
Who can be wine amazed, temperate and furious, loyal and neutral, in a moment? No man. The expedition of my violent love outrun the pulsar reason. Here lay Duncan, his silver skin laced with his golden blood, and his gashed stab looks like a breach in nature, for ruin's wasteful entrance. There the murderers, steeped in the colors of their trade, their daggers, unmannerly breached with gore. Who could refrain? That had a heart to love, and in that heart courage to make love known.
Help me, Hans. Oh.
Look to the lady.
Why do we hold our tongues that most may claim this argument for ours? What should be spoken here where our fate, hid in our auger hole, may rush and slice us? Let's away, our tears are not yet brewed. Not our strong sorrow open upon the foot of motion.
Look to the lady, and when we have our naked frailties hid, that sovereign exposure, let us meet and question this most bloody piece of work, to know it further. Fears and scruples shake us. In the great hand of God I stand, and thence against the undivulged pretense I fight on treasonous malice.
And so do I.
So
long.
Let's briefly put our manly readiness and meet-eyed the hall together.
Well
contented.
What will you do? Let's not concert with them. To show an unfelt sorrow is an office which the false man does easy. I'll to England, to Ireland, I our separated fortune shall keep both the same. Where are their draggers in men's smile? The near in blood, the near the bloody. This murder shift that shots has not yet lighted, and our safest way is to avoid the aim. Therefore to horse, and let us not be dainty of leave taking, but shift away. There's warrant in that theft which steals itself worse. There is no mercy left.
Jij moet nu praten, hè?
Ik sta als wat lief zo, hè?
Oh. Hier moet je.